Alright, let's take this little break and talk about clocking your turbo a little bit. What's up, beautiful? What's up? Daddy's just talking about cool car stuff. Yeah, love you. So, talk about clocking our turbos. Now, we run over here, check out that exhaust flange. It's straight up and down. So, you want your inside of the turbo, the actual cartridge itself, straight up and down. The only thing that feeds out of there is gravity to feed it back into the intake. So you want it to be as straight up and down as possible. If it's clocked one way or the other, it's not going to drain very well. You're going to have blown out seals. You're going to have issues. So that's clocked straight up and down along with the drain. So if we come over here, all right, this is straight up and down if it was sitting in. So that would mean this would come straight out of the bottom, and that's how it would drain. So another thing to start considering is how you're going to have your airflow. So we're going to run, yes dear. What, baby? So to start considering where you want this to come out, right? You can clock this all kinds of different ways for different applications. So we're going to run through R&D's non-intercooled setup they had. So this is the one that I originally got way back in the day. I had first started, running this with as much power as I can get for what I had. 25, 30 maybe PSI. Laying into it in a really long run that I was on. I say run, I was merged on the highway. Somebody was trying to outlet me merge and I won, but ended up blowing the weld out. So got a hold of R&D, told him the situation, took pictures or whatever. Not an issue. He said he'll fix it 100%. So like, I don't know, a week or so later maybe, he sent this one out. So it's a lot thicker, definitely a lot heavier duty. It's the same intake design, that way it just bolts right over. Multiple ports for multiple gauges or whatever method we're going to run with. I don't care, bud. Good. So, new design, older design. I don't know how they come in the kits now. This has been a few years, so, but I really like both. This one, it actually came pretty shiny, and I polished it up a little bit, but it's been sitting around for so long, I got to clean it up again. So we'll start thinking about how to mount this. So if we come over here, this way the intake's running, it won't be flush up and down. That intake's at a little bit of an angle, so it'll actually be like this. So at about a 45-degree angle is how we're going to want this set up. Now it's not going to be perfect, but we just want to get it close. So we want to shoot the cold side of that up at about a 45-degree angle or so. And that'll get us close enough to where we can get this on there and get it tightened down. So this, as it sits right now, it's pretty much straight up and down. So we want to clock this turbo around there. Actually, hold on. Yeah. So, in my adventure, make this compound turbo setup, rebuilt 366, and then took all the intercooler piping off to make room. Go ahead and threw R&D's non-intercooled box, and then threw the water meth back on. Rewired a bunch of stuff on the truck, and haven't quite fired it up yet. Let's run some things off the list. Paint engine better. I'm not going to do that. Rebuild turbo. Got it. Paint turbo. I like the orange that it came with. Oh, clean and copper coat seal hot side. Done. Wrap turbo downpipe. Not doing that. Wire fuel pump. Did that. Wire dump bed. Did that. Wire water meth. Did that. Install the staged non-intercooled box. Did that. Clean and weld bung on the valve cover. Not gonna do that. Wire torque converter lockup. We'll do that later. Perfect. Let's hot wire the glow plug relay because the controller's bad. See if it fires up. By the way, went and got a mic. Don't know if it's any better or not, but small stages, just for you guys. All right, come with me. All right, not perfect by any means, but a lot better than it was. Cleaned up a bunch of wiring. I need to do something with that, but not today. So, glow plug relay is relocated over here. Getting hot to it, but it's not turning the relay on. So we'll the controller actually works, I believe, through the grounded side. So right now it's not grounded through the controller. But if we have power at the top of that, power on the battery side, I believe it grounds on the white cable, and then I'll shoot voltage over. So let's test that out real quick. Put a reminder, so I knew where this went, but it didn't matter anyway. So we're going to hotwire this real quick. This is voltage on to the ignition. By the way, this is a knife from Outdoor Edge. The knife itself is pretty crappy, but the blade it comes with is a full-length razor blade. They're replaceable. This is a holiday special, $2. It's definitely worth it. I wish the knife itself was in better condition. It's just plastic, but not even a good plastic. That blade's pretty sharp. They're so cheap. I got a couple. Now, before you tell me that's not right, I know that's not right. It's not staying there. I'm going to turn the ignition on. Glow plug relay won't turn on. Wait start light comes on. It gets power to the top of this. But I'm going to try to... I'll check this. I think we'll ground it. This is always grounded. Wait to start. Let's shoot this side of the ground. Should complete the current and turn that on. Or we'll have a cool spark, one or the other. I love working on old stuff. It's way funner than those stuff. Alright, wait to start lights on. Wait to start light is on. Wait to start light is on. That was loud. Alright. Ground. Power in, no power out. Power the solenoid. So, let's swap this around to the power side. We'll shove this in the ground. I don't know if you guys can see that over there. And then I'll ground this side out real quick with a jumper wire. And we'll see if it works. Oh. Heard it. Yep. Controller comes on. Light comes on, so it gets power through it. Alright. So, the relay itself is fine. This controller back here isn't. It's not that old. So what we'll do is, we'll key on. I'll turn on the glow plugs. Count to 10 seconds. And then I'll jump the starter. Now, Ford, Dodge, not really sure about Chevy starter solenoids, but Ford and Dodge are basically the same thing. What you'll have is a hot side, just like in the Fox body video I talked about. Hot side, once power gets connected, turns it on, power runs through the solenoid, the other side, runs out. Now, the proper way to jump these, if say you're not getting ignition, is to run from the power side up to the ignition side. That way, the current flows through the solenoid and not through your pliers or wherever else that is not a very good conductor. And then it gets hot, and then it's just not good on your tools. It's not good to keep arcing off of this. You know, it just eats things up. It's just easier. Unless your relay is messed up, by all means, run a knife across there, a screwdriver, whatever you got. But if your relay is fine, make the hot side hot for the ignition, and it'll turn on, and it'll crank over. I'll show you. Fuel pump, ignition on. We'll turn on this for 10 seconds, and then see if it fires up. Hopefully the batteries aren't dead. Guess we'll figure that out. Ignition. Fuel pump. I'm always looking for what I just had. So, fuel pump should drag. 1, 2. 10 seconds. Start. Oh. She wanted to. Hasn't ran in a long time, so. Getting smoky. Let's run the glow plugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, bud. No, you haven't. I just heard you come in. Don't trick me. All right, let's ground this out. I think I have a stuck injector. You want to open up the garage door, bud? You want to open up the garage door? Well, I had 0 oil pressure. That's never good. Let's see. Huh. I think I forgot to hook up oil pressure line. Huh. Check that out.
What?
Hey, JR, do me a favor. Hand me that light there, bud. They're right. Yup. Now you're pointing to it. Over. Yup. That's wire. Yup. There we go. Come on.
Can I come up there?
If you can get up on the tire on the other side.
It's not going to move or anything, right?
So, oil feed line.
What in the world am I looking at?
All right. So, well, JR, I started it up.
Okay.
Made sure it was running okay. It was really white smoke. I had a stuck injector open.
Oh.
Right, that's the thing that puts fuel into the motor.
Yeah, I know that.
All right. I forgot to hook up the oil pressure line that shows how much pressure I have. So when I looked in the truck, it said I had 0, which isn't a number you want to see. So I shut the truck off. I come over to check because it clicked in my head that I forgot to hook up the oil pressure line. So now...
That's like the easiest step that you could forget.
Thanks, bud. So now I have oil all down the side of the valve cover.
Wait, can I step over there?
Covered, yeah, you can come look. Covered all on the header wrap.
Come on your side for a second.
So,
Let me see this. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a lot of oil. That's not good.
yep, that's fine. We'll just hook up that oil pressure line. And then you want to jump down?
I'm good. Okay.
And tomorrow we'll take it out for a test drive. You want to go with me?
Yeah, you just wake me up.
Okay, we'll go later on in the day.
Okay.
But, all right, let's keep these garage doors open and then take it for a drive. So one thing I forgot to go over, we'll make a quick section of this and then we'll go over more on our test drive. Snow Performance water meth kit. So I use winter weather windshield washer fluid. I'll snatch some of that up during the winter time. And then I'll use 1 bottle of heat in it. So I'll use 1 bottle of heat, fill the rest up with washer fluid. It's like 30% meth, if not less, but that's fine. I'm not really looking for a power increase, more EGT lowering increase, and water itself will do that. So we have it running to the bottom of the tank, a short run over to the pump. That pump runs into a one-way check valve, which runs around here to the side of this box. If it's intercooled, go on to the side of the intercooler. But we'll run off the side of this box. I don't remember the size of the nozzle. So if you guys want that, just let me know. I'll do some research on what I got, but I just don't remember. It's been a long time since I got it. As far as wiring goes, so we have a solenoid that opens with boost pressure. I don't know what it's on right now. Once I went intercooled, really that thing was kind of just sitting there. I had it unplugged. Didn't use it that much. So I don't even know what boost pressure that goes off at. But we'll find that out tomorrow. Like I said, we're going to go out for a test drive. It'll be good or bad. But either way, we're going out. And what I have is it's running to this light. I don't know if you guys see it. So it runs off this light. So when it turns on and starts spraying, this light will come on. That'll help with knowing at what boost pressure it'll come on at. And maybe we'll tune that a little bit tomorrow too. If it comes on too early or too late. And yeah. Alright, so I'm not so good at these outro things. I'm not so good at this YouTube thing, but we're going to give it a shot. Let's load this video. I'll go out some test runs with the boy tomorrow, and probably won't have any good reaction videos from him because the truck's not that fast, especially not right now. But maybe we'll do some reaction videos later, and the Fox body will take some people out, make a whole video on that. For now, I guess I'll just see you on the next one.